Global trend analysis. What drives the 50 billion view sensation behind JIN BTS's new dance? The global digital landscape was shaken with unprecedented force today, as a single dance performance by Jin of BTS accumulated 50 billion views within mere hours, a number so staggering that it immediately raises the question: what kind of artistic power could generate a cultural shockwave of this magnitude? Analysts worldwide are now racing to understand how one minimalist dance video has managed to outperform decades of accumulated digital media in a single afternoon. Observers note that the phenomenon did not arise from heavy marketing, teasers, or corporate promotion. Instead, it exploded from silence, an unannounced release abruptly appearing on a major platform. Within minutes, digital infrastructure showed signs of strain as real-time view counters accelerated at a rate never before documented. And so the central question emerges: what specific elements transformed Jin's simple, solitary dance into a global, 50 billion view hurricane? Critics point to the choreography as the immediate trigger. Jin's movements are deliberate, symbolic, and academically rich in interpretive layers. The performance opens with a stark stillness, a moment that almost challenges the viewer to interpret its meaning. Why begin with such restraint? Why adopt a tone closer to contemporary theater than commercial pop? These choices, far from accidental, reveal an artistry that transcends conventional K-pop frameworks. The dance is structured in sequences, each built upon contrasts: softness against sharpness, fluidity against interruption, silence against crescendo. It is this interplay that leads analysts to consider whether the choreography was engineered to evoke maximum emotional response, thus accelerating virality. The global engagement patterns support this theory. Social media heat maps show simultaneous surges from Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and South America within the first 30 minutes. Linguistic analysis of user reactions reveals that despite cultural differences, audiences described similar emotional triggers, phrases such as unexplainable intensity, unexpected depth, and movement that feels alive. Could this suggest that Jin tapped into a universal visual grammar, a shared human response to minimalistic yet emotionally dense performance? Beyond artistic technique, digital experts are examining the socio-psychological climate into which the video emerged. The global audience, increasingly fatigued by overstimulation and hyperproduced media, may now be seeking authenticity. In this context, Jin's stripped-down, unembellished staging becomes not a limitation, but a strategic advantage. The absence of special effects, backup dancers, and elaborate sets may actually amplify attention rather than diminish it. This raises another compelling question: has the global public reached a saturation point where simplicity, not spectacle, is the new currency of digital influence? Cultural theorists further argue that Jin's identity as a BTS member forms an essential context for the video's explosive impact. The transition from group presence to solitary performance evokes narratives of growth, independence, and reinvention. Fans and non-fans alike are drawn not only to the dance, but to what it represents: the evolution of one of the world's most influential performers. The dance becomes a cultural text, an artifact through which audiences interpret Jin's artistic direction, emotional landscape, and future trajectory. As the numbers continue to climb, academic institutions, digital researchers, and entertainment strategists are beginning to assess the broader implications. Could this event redefine the concept of virality itself? Could Jin's performance become a case study in how digital ecosystems react to authenticity-driven content? Could the entertainment industry face a paradigm shift in which algorithmic success is no longer rooted in production scale, but in emotional resonance? Yet, for all the data, metrics, and theory circulating, one truth remains at the center of this global event: a man danced, and the world responded at a scale that defies established digital logic. The 50 billion views are the headline, but the real narrative lies in the convergence of artistry, timing, cultural identity, and global emotional appetite. As this unprecedented digital explosion continues to ripple across global platforms, another question emerges, one far more provocative than the record-breaking view count itself. Do we truly believe that this 50 billion view surge occurred naturally, or are we witnessing a sensational narrative constructed for viral effect? This question, though uncomfortable, lies at the heart of responsible media consumption. And it demands that every viewer pause, reflect, and confront the possibility that the lines between reality and spectacle may be far thinner than they appear. If millions of people instantly accepted the numbers as fact, why did they believe so quickly? Was it because the idea of JN achieving such astronomical popularity felt plausible? Or because the emotional pull of the story overshadowed any need for verification? Each reaction reveals not only the power of the artist, but also the mechanisms of digital media that shape our perceptions before we even realize it. In an age where trending content often supersedes truth, these questions cannot be ignored. Moreover, we must ask, is this explosion of views a reflection of genuine cultural impact, or a carefully orchestrated storm designed to dominate global conversations? While such speculation may feel conspiratorial, the truth is that modern media ecosystems thrive on exaggeration, amplification, and speed. Viral narratives are often less about accuracy and more about momentum. Did viewers share the video because they were genuinely moved, or because they were swept into an online current too powerful to resist? And if the latter is true, what does that say about the credibility of digital trends? These uncertainties become even more complex when considering the origins of the information circulating online. The claim of 50 billion views has spread across TikTok, YouTube commentary channels, Twitter threads, and fan-edited video compilations, each adding its own layer of interpretation. Yet, despite this widespread buzz, verifiable data remains limited. Should this not encourage us to pause? Should it not push us to investigate before we contribute to the virality ourselves? Or are we inadvertently participating in a cycle of unverified hype that the internet thrives on? As observers, we must confront an uncomfortable but essential question. Are we engaging with reality or consuming a constructed illusion tailored to our expectations? The charisma of JN, the emotional power of his performance, and the passion of his global fan base make such narratives extraordinarily believable. Yet belief alone does not confirm authenticity. If a digital phenomenon feels too monumental to be questioned, that is precisely when critical thinking becomes most important. To challenge this phenomenon is not to diminish Jin's artistry. Instead, it is to elevate our understanding of how cultural narratives form and spread. What if the real story is not the dance itself, but the ease with which billions accepted its supposed impact? What if the true lesson lies in recognizing how swiftly media can shape reality simply by presenting a compelling headline? These reflections lead us to a larger inquiry. How many viral stories have we accepted without scrutiny? How often have we trusted numbers, screenshots, or dramatic claims because they appeared on platforms we frequent daily? And most importantly, how do we differentiate genuine cultural milestones from the noise of algorithm-driven sensationalism? In this moment, the responsibility falls not only on creators or media outlets, but on viewers themselves. We must cultivate skepticism, not cynicism, but awareness. We must question not just the content we consume, but the mechanisms that deliver it. When a narrative spreads too rapidly, when numbers defy logic, when commentary overwhelms facts, we owe it to ourselves to ask, what is real here and what is orchestrated?